Let's talk about this last episode of Unexpected, because I swear this 15-year-old girl who is knocked up by this 8th grade boy, Hunter, they just give me so much that I want to talk about after every episode that I watch. We see Bella, and she finally gave birth to their son, and they're in the hospital. And Bella and her mom are pretty much doing all the dirty work. Like, Hunter just wants to hold the baby here and there. But he's a new dad and he has zero experience with babies. He doesn't even know how to properly hold a baby. They had to teach him all those things. Which, look, I mean, nobody has all the answers when it comes to being a parent, no matter what age you are. But the problem I have with Hunter is it feels like he only wants to be around for the good experiences that come along with the baby. Like, he wants to be there for the baby cuddles. He wants to be there when the baby's sleeping and you don't have to do a lot of work. But once the baby wakes up and once the baby starts crying and the baby starts wanting to eat something or get burped or have his diaper changed, suddenly Hunter wants no parts in that whatsoever, and he just wants to hand off the dirty jobs to his mom and Bella. And Bella said, look, I don't really mind doing it myself because when he does it, he doesn't do it right anyways. And then the mom kind of says the same thing. She's like, well, you know, he doesn't know how to do it the right way. We're trying to teach him. But I think she kind of feels like if it was left up to Hunter, that they'd probably be scared that the baby wouldn't make it through the next day. But I mean, he's never going to learn if they're going to continue to do everything for him. And as Bella's mother, I feel like, okay, if you guys want to screw around and have a baby when you're 13 and 15, then you need to see the bad parts that come along with being a parent so you can know what comes along with your decision. I feel like if the parents never let them fall on their ass, they're never going to realize the full consequences of their actions. The parents are talking about, I swear to God, if another baby pops up before you guys graduate, we're going to lose our ish. And I don't feel like Hunter or Bella, I don't feel like either one of them really take it that serious. They act like they're not going to have sex again until they're married. At least that's what Bella was trying to claim. I'm not buying that at all. I think they had sex in this episode later on, and we're going to get into that here in a moment. But they keep talking about how they don't want them to get pregnant again. But, I mean, it may very easily happen if you make having a baby look easy for them and pick up all the hard work. And then Bella and Hunter are going to think, okay, we could just have another baby and just pawn it off on Bella's mom again. And Hunter, like, anytime he's holding the baby and the baby craps his pants, he won't change his diaper. He immediately passes the baby off to Bella or Bella's mom. And we saw that happen numerous times in the episode. As soon as the baby starts stinking, he has to pass the baby off, and he starts acting super mature about it. He's like, oh my God, he starts gagging. But then again, I do have to remember he's acting his age. He's literally a 13-year-old boy. But yeah, then we see Bella and Hunter finally take the baby home. And you know what? They're talking about, well, Bella was trying to act like, oh, we're not going to have sex until we get married. We're not going to get on birth control, but you don't got to worry about us doing it. But literally, as soon as they came home, they passed the baby off to the dad, and then they went in the shower and told the mom, yeah, we're going to take a shower together. And the mom's like, okay. I'm like, okay, like, after you give birth to a baby, that's when you're the most fertile. And here he is. I mean, they're not just taking a shower just to clean up. They're not taking a shower together. I'm not buying it unless they're actually doing something together. She said that Hunter's like a dog, pretty much humping her leg anytime he's around her. So they're probably ready to get it on after being around all these people in the hospital where they were unable to do anything while she was giving birth, and he's ready to get it in. He's not trying to waste any time whatsoever. And I don't know, I just don't like how Bella's parents enable that. And you know, I've thought for the longest at the beginning of the season, it took me like three episodes before I realized that Bella's mom was actually Bella's mom. I thought she was Hunter's mom, with the way that she enables Hunter and how she's just so giddy. She's always laughing with Hunter. Hunter can do no wrong in her eyes, and even Bella calls her out for that. She just always uses the excuse, well, Hunter's 13. Well, he's gonna have to learn eventually, and I hope that she's just like this for the camera. It's just whole nice act, and I hope that she is at least giving them some kind of tough love off camera, because we're not seeing it on camera. She's talking about her and the dad both are trying to say, oh, we're gonna make sure that they don't have another baby before they turn 18. Okay, if that was the truth, then you would have been making sure that Bella left that hospital with a birth control prescription before you even left that hospital. Or you wouldn't be letting her shower with a boyfriend in your own home as soon as they get back. Like, come on. As a teenager, I could have never thought to ask my mom to shower with my boyfriend. My mom would have ripped me a new one if I would have asked something like that. She would have told me, you gotta wait till you get your own place and pay your own bills before you start doing stuff like that. You're not gonna do that under my roof. Like, they just enable the situation so bad. It's like, when have we really seen them give them any kind of pushback at all and be like the voice of reason? And no wonder Hunter's dad had to step in and get a court order that Bella and Hunter can no longer spend the night with each other, because this kind of stuff was happening. Just because these two teenagers did something grown and had intercourse and had a baby does not mean they're adults and need to be treated as grown adults who can make their own decisions. You still got to be their parents at the end of the day. And I just feel like Bella's parents treat her too much like a friend instead of a parent, where they're just kind of like, okay, well, the damage is already done. They've already done it. So now we can just let them play house from here. And at that rate, I mean, if Bella ends up pregnant again, they really have nobody else to blame but themselves for not putting in any kind of boundaries. But that is it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think about Bella and Hunter and everybody else in this last episode in the comments below. Do you guys think that Hunter is going to be ready to step up as a dad? He is still in school, even though he was failing a lot of his classes. His parents are making sure that he's staying in school because they said that he could not be a high school or a middle school dropout because he's only in 8th grade. And Bella said even though she's had a baby, she's still going to make sure she finishes high school because she thinks it's important now that she's a mother. And I love that for her. And I hope that Hunter will stay on the same track. I just get so scared sometimes when I see Bella's parents be so flexible. I feel like if it wasn't for that court order that was put in by Hunter's dad, I feel like Hunter probably would have moved in with Bella, and Bella's parents probably would have allowed it because he probably thinks it's paradise over there because he gets all the freedom with zero pushback, and he can put the baby off on Bella's mom at any given time. I mean, why would he want to deal with his parents and rules and regulations when he doesn't have to? And no wonder, like Hunter's dad said before, I mean, actually, I think the dad was saying at one point that they did live together, but Bella was trying to deny it. But after everything we've seen, honestly, that would not surprise me. But that's it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think, and thank you so much for watching.